Good evening, YouTube. I know I don't sound as good as Jim. I don't have as much practice.
Bloody awful. That is awful.
I should have made it like high screech. You know?
Dude, it almost was like you were on like 3 different keys when you did that. That was
Jim and his volume. He always forgets it.
Always my audio. So talk us through what we got here.
All right, so we've got a few drinks. I'm gonna go over Jim's first. He's got himself a Bourbon County. This stuff is really good. I don't know much about it, but it's good. I know that.
So at least you prepared yourself before the video. Read all the cans and stuff, so you knew what was going on.
No, it's produced by Goose Island. They're out of Chicago, Illinois. I don't remember what the percentage is, though. What is the percentage on this, Jim?
Right around 15.
Oh, there it is. 14.5%. That is a nice, strong beer right there. Nice and dark. You gonna drink all this tonight?
I sure am.
Oh, I was gonna steal some. And for myself, I have a. This is by the bakery. It's a boysenberry pie.
I can't see it when it's up there.
Yeah, no, bourbon barrel aged. It's got.
Dude, you suck at this.
I do. It's got boysenberries in it, cinnamon, vanilla. It's a dark beer. It's like 10.2%. And we actually have.
For like 4 or 5 years now.
Not really, because Jim talks all the time.
Don't talk all the time.
All right, so.
And we got a third drink. Why we got a third drink?
We have a third drink because we have a special guest in the house. This is a good friend of ours that's here in Bristol. That lives here in the same town as us, Matt. We've met through Facebook, and he's also getting into ball pythons. He has geckos, bearded dragons, chameleons.
Yes.
So he's got a wide range, and you are fathead reptiles.
Fathead reptiles.
So
the hunch punch.
Yeah, he's got some gross stuff here. We had this stuff before. Drinking it by itself, this stuff is god awful.
Old smoky moonshine.
But he.
What's going on?
He's got a slick trick up his sleeve. He drinks it with a little bit of Mountain Dew to help sweeten it up.
What's going on? Good to see you in the house.
So that is a good tip. Some Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's good.
Only if you like Mountain Dew. That's a true statement.
And Jim's cracking his open. It is a little warm down here. I've been holding out on my beer too. Oh yeah. We'll pour yours up a little bit too.
Yeah. Reach in and grab it. There you go.
Oh, go ahead. Let's see who's here. Lou Balls, Mason's Morphs, Mark, Dave, Lou, Melina, Dave, Steph.
Denton, what's going on? Welcome.
That's actually not that bad.
A visual puzzle. We will take it. There is quite the egg count tonight. It was Benjamin Payne from New Zealand. Man, welcome. Thanks for dialing in from all the way around the other side of the world. Really appreciate it. It's great to get a mix of people in here. This evening we are going to cut one clutch. We are sitting at 10 eggs, I believe. 11 eggs.
11 eggs.
And it was a Het Puzzle female. She produced 10 eggs for us, or 12 eggs for us last year.
10, you're right.
And she was paired to the same OD Banana Het Puzzle from Ozzy from the clutch earlier this season. That is just crazy. Yeah, Whetstone. I love that place. That place is fantastic. Right on the river in New Hampshire. Beautiful up there. Definitely beautiful, and I definitely got to get back up there again for sure.
That's actually interesting. You want to try?
Nope.
Coffee. It's like you're drinking coffee.
It's actually it's very strong with the boysenberry flavor. It's actually not bad at all. I was actually kind of worried, but it's actually pretty good. So,
do you do dark stuff? Would you like to try?
No.
I was just saying, like those bottles are super sought after.
Let's see.
They're a seasonal release kind of item.
It's good stuff.
They're about $12 a bottle.
Jim's
I'm not a fan of beer.
Jim's doing the same thing that I used to do to him. Show the belly off.
Showing off your belly. Well, you're not really talking or doing anything else.
All right. Let's see. Who didn't we show off last time? Or who did we show off that should now?
Yeah, that's right. Drinks with Ecto time. Yeah, that's typically how we do it around here. We get into some drinks and things, and then take a look at some previous clutches, and then usually have a clutch or two to cut.
So this clutch I'm getting ready to show off. This was this didn't get cut on YouTube. They ended up pipping. We ended up doing it on Instagram Live. So this is a pastel lesser. Looks like proved out for yellow belly. So a pastel lesser yellow belly to a pastel dark phase xanthic. So these are all 100% het SK. And we got ourselves.
Dave, I don't have them available yet, but I will have, I think, one available.
A couple normals.
Rob, what's going on, man? Welcome.
So
Yeah.
yeah, the het definitely brings out the color. Just sit still a minute.
You're really making that look like it's problematic.
Yeah, looks like a girl. And
You're not going to sex every animal we look at, are you?
no, I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's a boy. So they haven't seen us sex anything in a while, so I figured I'd do a couple. All right, and now we got a pastel yellow belly. Or no, that's a super pastel yellow belly. Almost forgot that there was pastel on both sides. Get a little bit of the checkering down at the bottom. Maybe a little bit. It's a possible yellow belly. I'm not going to say 100% firm, but it could possibly be there.
She's pretty nonetheless.
Yes.
The super pastel definitely
Pretty
looks really
snake.
good.
Pretty
Yep.
snake.
Great snake to have with xanthic because pastel really works well in the xanthic stuff.
Just
And
like desert.
works really well. That's down the road. That was a bug zapper that you heard. And these two here are pastel lesser yellow bellies. I think this one has a yellow belly. This one, probably not so much. I'm gonna go. This one's pastel lesser yellow belly. This one's a pastel lesser.
And let's take a look at the yellow belly. I was reading a comment that I'm going to get back to. Yeah,
You
I'd
can see
say a
all
little
that.
bit more definite there.
Yeah.
Well, Ben, I appreciate you hopping over to the channel and checking us out over here. I really do.
Yeah.
That was the first time I was able to jump on with them, and actually have been talking with them about getting back on already. And this time, we are probably going to both do it. Matt's going to hop on as well and really focus on talking about rats and breeding rats and setups and all that stuff.
These guys are deep in shed.
Dave, a high OD TSK xanthic would look freaking amazing. That's what it would look like.
For sure.
It would really clean up a lot of like the flecking and the dirtiness inside the xanthic.
Yeah. So
A high OD desert ghost xanthic would probably be one of the cleanest animals on the planet.
out of this world.
Yeah.
All right, so we're kind of keeping with the xanthic theme. This clutch was an Inferno, so a pastel hidden Geomoma granite yellow belly het xanthic to a pastel dark phase xanthic. We got six eggs out of that.
I think it would, Dave. I think it looked terribly fake.
This I'm going to say is a pastel granite.
What makes you say granite? Explain that to me.
So you get a little bit, like looking down here, you kind of get a little bit of granulation going on down at the base of the belly. And also something we've noticed with the granite too in the past is it actually helped animals become brighter, especially with pastel and yellow belly. So this girl, or boy, I haven't sexed, or no, I did sex. This is the only boy in the clutch. So this is a male. This is a pastel granite het xanthic.
TSK, right?
Yep, TSK.
Yeah.
And then we got two of these. These I gotta.
Thanks for that, Ben. I appreciate that.
These two I gotta wait till they shed out to 100% confirm. I believe these both are Infernos. the way that you'll tell is after they shed, the base of the belly starts to lighten up, becomes a little whiter, and you get the crazy pattern going on. This one seems a little busier than this one over here.
Yeah, just a touch.
Just a touch, not much.
Every animal's going to have some variability.
Yep.
But you can definitely see the markings on the base of the neck from the hidden gene woma, the freckles in the back of the head.
Yep.
That's pretty that's a good telltale for hidden gene woma, especially when you start stacking on some other genes. That usually sticks around for quite a while with a decent gene stack. Sunday, what's going on? Welcome.
So those two eventually will be up for sale. And then
Thanks for that, Dave.
we got ourselves. I gotta wait until it sheds. It's either gonna be xanthic or a pastel xanthic. Hard to tell with it being in deep shed. But no yellow belly.
Nope.
Not seeing any granite in there. Maybe a little slight granite. You do see a little granulation.
Yeah, I don't know that's enough.
But
That's not enough to convince me for that.
Nope.
Just a little
Hey,
dirtiness.
get back in there. That one's also a female. This one, I'm still trying to figure out. Because the pattern is so, like the alien heads are so interlinked together. They're such a large pattern. There's no hidden gene woma in this because you don't get any of that broken up dots or any speckling on the back of the neck. So the only other options are pastel granite and yellow belly. Really can't say for sure yellow belly.
I'd say pastel.
I mean, yeah.
That's my guess.
That's a crazy pastel. That's all.
I'm guessing that's a pastel xanthic.
It could be a pastel.
And then the
granite.
other one is probably going to be pastel granite maybe.
Yeah.
Richie's welcome. Thanks for swinging in. Appreciate it.
But that one will definitely be staying here.
Rob's like, send that one to me.
Nope, that one's staying. And
The creme de la creme.
the best of the best that I could hit in this clutch. A super pastel hidden gene woma granite yellow belly xanthic. And it's a female.
What's going on, Interstellar? Welcome. So the question was from Mason, are the eyes lighter on the pastel xanthic compared to the regular xanthic?
Let's see if we can get a little view at the head.
So I'll get that right in there for you.
Got one
We're
right now.
sitting about, what, an inch, 3/4 of an inch from that head?
Yep.
That's crazy.
So that's that eye, which it's going to be hard to tell because they are in shed. So the eyes are definitely going to be affected. Those eyes do seem darker, but
they do.
the other ones could be more grayed out. I don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll have to
I
wait.
mean, with them being in shed, it's kind of a tough guess to make. One could be more in shed than the other, which could be messing with the eyes, but we can definitely take a look at that once they shed out and see what that does. But that neck pattern, like, that's crazy.
And as you can see, you get that speckling from the hidden gene woma right there on the back. The super white head, which is from the super pastel.
The crazy
The
busy
hidden-
pattern from the yellow belly.
The yellow belly, the hidden gene woma mixed together.
And even with the super pastel, you still get all the flecking from the yellow belly along the base.
Like,
So,
this
awesome animal.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to develop.
and for that matter, pretty classic Killer Inferno.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Woo! Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. That is kind of funny that you ended up on there without without having snakes. Now, is it that in New Zealand they're just not able to be imported, haven't been imported yet? Not many people have them, or you just don't have them? You pull out one of the big fatty tri-stripes. So all these guys, we're just gonna take out one because we've all looked at these before. But this is a tri-stripe. These guys have all had their meals. I posted the first one out to Morph Market just a little bit ago, about a couple hours ago. Great striping, great color. These guys are phenomenal, and they're 100% het for albino. So great animals. All the tri-stripes from this clutch ended up being boys. There are 4 of them. I'm keeping one. The other 3 We're out of here.
Out of here. But yeah, show the belly off a little bit. That's classic tri-stripe belly. Microphone?
Tri-stripe is recessive.
Yep.
Yep.
It just definitely took a bite out of the microphone.
They probably heard that better than we did.
I got to see it coming.
I'm going to show another animal.
Oh, so I can pull that back, Rob, for you.
What's that?
So I myself am drinking this here. This is a Bourbon County. This is an Imperial Stout. This is a big hitter, heavy duty. This is 14.5%, and typically fluctuates anywhere from the low 14s to 15. This is their 2021 batch. Really good stuff from Goose Island out of Chicago, and it's done seasonally. Now there you go, 14.6.
14.6, yeah.
And can at times be very difficult to find. So they come in priced pretty high, around the 12 and change per bottle.
Yep.
Matt here is drinking boysenberry pie from the brewery. This is their bakery line.
It's actually not bad.
It's a 10-2, and as you can see there, it's a barrel-aged imperial stout with boysenberry, cinnamon, and natural vanilla flavors.
You definitely get hit really hard with the boysenberry. But the boysenberries are very strong. All right, so I figured bring out a couple bananas, some banana pluses. So right here we got ourselves a banana adder. Big boy just doesn't want to sit still. Stay still.
Yeah, Matt is always a little fruity. I mean, has some fruit drink. He can't just drink the straight big boy beer. He's got to dose it down with
No, I'm
some girly.
I don't mind experimenting. Sometimes I have
Oh,
someone.
hey. That to yourself. We definitely don't need to talk about that. This is supposed to be a PG-13 show. So we're going to talk about your experiences off camera. We are not going there right now.
There was one I almost picked up. It was called.
I don't need to know her
Rainbow
name.
farts.
We're good with all that.
right.
Anyway, so what are we looking at here?
All right, so we got ourselves a banana adder and a Banana OD 66 Het Puzzle.
Oh, yeah, so that's a good comparison between what the adder brings to the banana as far as the purple, the punch of color. It's Melina's like, I want to know. And then in this one is your OD.
Yeah, Banana OD 66 Het.
So again, Banana and Orange Dream is what we're competing with here. I mean, this is insane. I mean, you could see a really good comparison here.
Yep.
And the adder banana is off the chain.
Like you get more of a lavender kind of purple.
The purple gets very electric.
This you kind of get more of like a burgundy purple kind of like.
Yeah.
And then if you look at their heads, come here. Like the banana adder, you get that crazy. Hey, camera.
You have the camera.
So crazy orange on the back of the head of the adder, and then the OD banana, you get kind of like a whitish purple with a little bit of orange speckle. So.
Yeah, so Ben, my son's stationed in Hawaii, and they're probably very similar to New Zealand. They again don't have native snakes. They have minor, like little geckos that get like 3 or 4 inches long. There's no big predatory birds. There's nothing out there. I think the only thing out there is a mongoose, and those are about the half the size of a raccoon. So probably in the neighborhood, I think a big one would probably be about 7 or 8 pounds. So very small, preys on rodents and things that again are not native out there. So I think the rats came in, and then the mongoose was also introduced to take care of the rat population. But yeah, Hawaii's kind of similar to New Zealand in that way, and they have really strict laws about importing and exporting anything plant or animal reptile based in and out of the state.
I would like to help you out, Melina. Unfortunately, that is a male, the OD banana. So what we're looking at here is a black pewter leopard, possible yellow belly, 100% het clown, posset lav, posset pied. A little bit of a mouthful. I can't explain like what's going on. Like the dorsal stripe, it's not a solid stripe. It ends up splitting, and you get like this black stripe going down between two white lines. It's crazy, and then it joins back up again, and you get a white solid stripe in the back. We're not thinking these are ringers because both parents were possets, so there's probably a very slim chance that there is pied in here. We're thinking this is more of the black pewter kind of causing the whole.
Yeah, I mean,
ringer
it could very well. Yeah, it could be because it's a het, but it's highly unlikely. I really think this is just like kind of how what champagne does sometimes. I think this is just a stack of genes, and we happen to get ringers near the tail.
Yep. But this is an awesome male. He's actually had enough meals. He's going to be available and put up on Morph Market soon. But yeah, black
couple
pewter.
more, and then maybe cut some eggs.
Let's see what else we got. What else is cool to look at? Oh, of course, I got to bring this guy out.
Yeah, so it sounds like that wouldn't work too well between the rats and the mongoose.
And I have to bring this male out because he's just impressing me with every.
Bring that one home, please.
This one is impressing me more and more with every shed. Keeps getting darker and darker.
You show him off every time.
Because I'm so happy with this animal. I like the dark stuff. This guy looks crazy. So he's a black pastel, blackhead, red gene. Nothing else. Those 3 genes, and he is absolutely.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
And you get that nice clean transition from the black to the white on the belly. Yeah, all the interlinking of all the alien heads, that's from the red gene added onto the black pastel and blackhead.
Yeah, that looks good.
He's just awesome.
And is he het for anything?
He is not het for anything, but I'm going to show his sister off too.
Yeah. Welcome to the dark side.
So, if you want to know what it looks like when you add pastel, that's what you get. She's ginormous because she just plows food. She is always hungry, always wanting food. And it's crazy. She's like this light grayish color, and then you get to her tail, and it's that solid black color.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That
Pastel
transition.
ran out.
What's that?
She ran out of pastel.
Yeah, right.
She got to the end and she was all done with it.
And she does the same thing. She gets that like nice transition into the white belly.
Yeah, Northeast. We were surprised with this animal when he first came out. One, how dark he was when he came out, and he's been slightly, progressively getting darker. I mean, he's only had 2 or 3 sheds, so.
Yeah.
And he's getting a little bit darker with every one. I mean, it's night and day what the pastel does. He is dark, dark. Yeah. So
The camera really doesn't know justice.
no. It doesn't at all. And that's going to work great in lavender. That's going to work great in even albino to make that stuff pop and explode. It'll work good with banana, with candy, with you name it. Ultramel, that'd probably look really good with Ultramel.
Oh, for sure. I think lavender is where it's really gonna pop. That and Candino, because we have a cinnamon Candino that looks really well. So I can only imagine what it'll look like with this.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready to cut some eggs.
You've been ready to cut some eggs for a couple days.
I got this one snake. His head is stuck. He can't pull himself back in, and he's the only one pipped.
But he's been about a third of the way out. Like he can come way out, he just can't get all the way back in.
All right, so as a refresher, it's a het puzzle to a Banana OD het puzzle. 11 eggs.
11 eggs. This is a big girl.
Yeah, she's probably around.
Fingers crossed.
She's probably almost
toes,
in the 3,000 gram mark.
Eyes.
Sacrifice a finger to the odds gods.
Cross everything. So there's technically 2 pips here.
Yeah, we have a
Got a little slice there. Yeah, DG would do it really good too. And then we got this first banana. It looks like an OD banana there. And again, this is a male maker.
Yeah.
So anything that's banana theoretically should be a male. Although we've had that swing the other way a couple times this year where we did pick out the opposite sex.
Yeah, that happened with your adder clutch.
Yep. Goat, pig, deer, wallabies, and...
Okay. Got ourselves quite the lineup right here.
It's like you got a football team. or a soccer team.
I got a throw glove on. I got a little bit of a open.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got your
Yep.
little visual snort going on there.
All right, let's help this guy out here.
So you can see the orange on the back of his head, which is...
Yep, starting to indicate that orange stream.
Oh, yes, we did, Rob. And we got a great chance to hit some visuals here. So we'll see, hopefully.
And we got ourselves an OD banana.
OD banana. Yeah, great color too. That looks fantastic. He'll be out in no time.
Yep.
There's no veins left in that one.
He's ready to see the world.
Ooh, looks good. Looks good.
Now, he'll be
All right.
66% that puzzle.
He'll be 66.
Yep.
Yep.
Puzzle time. Puzzle time.
All right, so we're gonna help this other one out that made its little cut. And it's another banana.
That's a puzzle.
That's a puzzle banana right there. You can see by the crazy pattern on the side. And where's your head?
Now that could.
Yep, there's the head. So you can see the thick eye marks in there, the eye stripes.
Yeah. So it's honestly going to have to come out for me to tell if there's OD in that, but that's at least a banana puzzle.
Almost looks OD-ish. You get a lot of that bright orange coming out.
So
possibly.
that should be a male.
And if it is, that's what I'm looking for. I was looking to hopefully hit a visual that can replace Dad.
Yeah, and we can see. Yeah,
They're pretty close.
they're close, but
Yep.
again, I've not seen one with my naked eye, so I don't know how much impact the puzzle has with banana as far as color. And there he is sticking his tongue out, you guys.
Tasting that here.
Yep. You can kind of see the head right there. But that's definitely a banana puzzle. Woo!
Yes.
That's solid. 2 eggs in, and
Yep.
9 more to go.
Puzzle.
Good job.
Yeah, it looks like another puzzle, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a puzzle.
That's a
So that's
puzzle.
a straight puzzle. Yeah, Ben, so depending on how far along they are when you cut, and I'll show you here. So we look at this guy, there are no veins left in here. He'll probably be out of the egg tomorrow. Where these guys over here still have veins inside. So that tells me without manipulating too much, there's probably a little bit of yolk left in the bottom. So this guy being out probably tomorrow, these guys may be a couple to 3 days behind him. Every clutch is a little different. It really depends. I'll cut day 55 no matter what, whether I got pippers or not. I've lost animals that had made slits in eggs and then they drowned. I'm assuming they drowned because when I cut them, even though they had pipped, they didn't have the juice to get out of the egg, and we lost. We've 2 animals in the whole time, which is not a ton by odds, but if that happens to be the pick of the litter, or the pick of the clutch, that really sucks. So,
all right, well, you guys are really throwing it in there for me. 8 visuals, 6 or 7 visuals.
we'll take
God, I hope so.
it. Cross your nuts, man. Here we go.
Nope, I can't do it.
Oh, bro, that's a southern thing. I haven't heard that in a long time.
What's that?
6 puzzles. Used to could. I used to could. Another banana. No puzzle
not
there.
puzzle.
And that looks like straight banana.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ben, we definitely do that. We have about 200, a little over 200 adults.
100.
These racks here hold 180. We just top that out. And then behind me here, we have these two racks that'll hold an additional 75, which we're going to get into probably tomorrow with some of these clutches shedding out. There's no way I could feed everything if I wasn't breeding my own stuff. It'd be way too expensive.
Yeah, we'd be spending like probably $600-700 a week if we were doing that. And
A normal.
a normal.
Got a normal 66 Het Puzzle.
It's bound to happen. Normals.
For two puzzles.
Two puzzles.
So now so how many should you hit out of 11 eggs?
3, 2.5, 3.
2.5, 3. So you've kind of hit your quota. But we got a lot of eggs left.
We still got a lot. All right, guys. I want another OD puzzle female. And we got ourselves a normal, maybe no, not OD.
No,
Definitely
that's
normal.
not OD. That's not OD.
Eh, it's definitely normal.
You're gonna start calling that banana pretty soon.
All right. This one's gonna be a puzzle. And it's a puzzle.
It's a puzzle.
And we're the OD puzzle.
That's an OD puzzle.
Sweet!
Yeah,
I got me
son.
another one.
You called it too.
That's nice, bro. And that's a female.
Yep.
That's a female. That's a female. And that's a
boy.
male.
So the odds
def-
are, if it's not a banana, it's a female.
Yeah, because it's a the
So
male
the
maker.
the banana gene is a little funky. So it's sex driven. So if a male comes from a female, he's a female maker. If a male comes from a male, like in the from the banana in the clutch, then he's a male maker.
See, I thought the remainder that weren't banana it just fluctuated. But now I learned something new. They're all females. If it's a male maker.
Well, it's like a 99.8% chance or 99% chance that it follows that, in this case, this is a male maker. So this guy came from a male banana. So 99% of the babies he produces that are banana will be males. But you get that 1% where it could still be a female.
So it's a business. You are looking to sell your snakes in time for good money. That's from Benjamin. So yeah, we look for what we're gonna keep in our clutch to improve our breeding genetics, essentially make better and better stuff, and then whatever's left over is what we sell.
It is also an addiction.
It is.
Absolutely correct, Mason. So part of it is, it is very addictive, for sure. So,
Ooh, we actually have another. Nope, it's just a thin spot. Not a pipper.
but we love it.
We love it. All right, let's see if we can get another one.
Yeah, it depends how you treat it.
It's another banana. Just banana.
Just banana. Yeah, it's good. I think more of them should be treated like businesses. That
be.
one's weird colored.
It could be OD. It's got that orange speck right in the back of the head.
Yeah, it's just like a lot of like a funky purple orange color going on there. Where
Yeah, that one.
over here you get more classic yellow.
I wonder it's because that one's more ready to come out and that one's still got.
It's entirely possible. Anytime you're cutting these things, you're 7 to 10 days from being as close to normal colored as possible. So even though we're cutting today and we see decent color, 7 to 10 days from now, they're going to have more color when they go through their first shed.
Right. Another banana.
Wow, you're strong on the beginning. That's a lot of boys.
And that one is
Not a puzzle.
not a puzzle. bunch of bananas in this one.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bananas, and 1, 2, 3, 4,
how many bananas?
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah, yeah, banana strong. But you got 4 without, so you're almost right down the middle.
Almost, yep.
Yeah, Ben, it's actually the same mentality with snakes. I play bass, and I know if I was buying a lot of bases, especially higher end stuff, I'm gonna want to keep a lot of it as opposed to sell the really cool ones. And that's the same problem we run into with this stuff. Is you have a clutch, and you're after, in your mind's eye, you're after one animal. But then when you start making stuff and you cut 8 eggs, and like there's 2 or 3 in there that are really cool, I'm going to keep them all. And before you know it, your collection is massive, huge. And you're like, I held like almost 60 animals last season, and I'm going like, I got to do something. I can't keep everything. So
right.
I'm going through all the ones that I was going to keep from last season. There's a few that I'm going to get rid of. So hold back quality stuff that is got good size on it. But. It'd be the same thing with guitars. You're going to keep the cool ones, and then once you've got like 30 guitars hanging on the wall,
you're gonna be like,
the wife is going to be like, really? We don't need that many hanging in our living room. You need to sell some. And by some, I mean half. So it's kind of the same thing we deal with, to a degree.
All right. Yeah, that's true, Dave.
I agree with that 100%.
A lot of variation.
Second to last egg.
And it's a brighter normal. Maybe, no, because OD.
That's a normal.
Yeah.
That's not OD.
I was going to say OD
That's
doesn't
the het doing that.
I was going to say, yeah, that one's probably going to end up proving out for het, more than likely.
And Steph, that was kind of a joke. Just trying to be a little funny.
I get this.
Because I do realize not all women are the same.
All right.
Just buy more, as you can see.
That's good. Yeah, I know.
Final egg.
Keep at it, Tara. He'll bring something home sooner or later.
Please be a puzzle. Please.
Cutting skills are top notch now. LKB. Yeah, it just takes him a lot more practice to get a hold of stuff.
It's a normal.
It's another normal.
Hit a bunch of normals this one.
Well, they're not completely normal.
Well, that one may be OD, actually.
That is not OD.
Yeah, it could be OD.
That is not OD.
Yeah, it could be OD.
It's not OD.
I'm hoping it is.
You can say that until you're blue in the face. It still ain't going to make it OD.
So.
It's all on how he labels it.
OD? OD?
Well,
OD? Oh, we got 3 ODs in the clip.
Yeah, and maybe in those 2 bananas well, that banana for sure.
Yeah, Ball Python 9. Yeah, kind of the same thing, man. It's great when you make some killer stuff, and even though you can't keep it all, when you send it out,
yeah,
they love it.
Do you got anything?
So
left?
this puzzle is going to be crazy right here. You can see those fat stripes on the nose.
He actually has. He's got a little sack left in there.
Don't go pretending you're Justin.
I'm like he was ready to come out, so I was checking.
Like I said, tomorrow.
Yep. But yeah, I think that's going to be an OD banana right there. So that'll stay, and that one will stay. My 2 whole
You're going
bags.
to keep an OD banana boy. You already have one. It's het.
That's the
OD banana. 66% het.
Wrong one. I was looking at the wrong one. That's
the
one I'm
banana
keeping.
puzzle. Yeah, that boy you're going to keep.
That one I'm keeping. So those 2 are staying.
Permanent residence.
Permanent residents.
Well, maybe not permanent, but they'll be here for a minute.
Yeah, that'll replace Dad for sure.
So 3 out of 11. So kind of right on point with with the Punnett square and what you should have hit.
Yep.
Supposed to be 50-50 for bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 11. I guess you can call that 50.
6, yeah.
And then OD 1, 2 for sure, maybe 3. Those two look the same. I'm going to guess those are probably just bananas, as they do not look like this. And then even this one looks more similar to this one than those two. So, or even that one. So, I don't know. So maybe that might be an OD banana puzzle.
And he is taking his first breaths too.
OD banana het and OD puzzle. Yeah. So, yeah, you definitely got to watch for the update on this one. This is going to be really good.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome.
Thanks, Paul Python 9. Appreciate that. DMJ, welcome. Black Sun, welcome.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
So, what's on tap? Which, if you're going to head back and watch, I'll save you a little bit of time. You can cut forward. What we're drinking this evening is I have a Bourbon County Imperial Stout. Comes in at 14.5%. Big Imperial Stout from Goose Island. It's a seasonal beer, hard to get. Very, very good stuff. And then Matt has the Forever Fruity Boysenberry Pie from the brewery and their bakery line. So you can see down there, that is a barrel-aged Imperial Stout with boysenberry, cinnamon, and natural vanilla flavors at 10.2. Thanks, Camo. Really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a dessert beer.
Matt's always drinking dessert beers. Yeah, it was good. It's good. Good drinks. They're very, very dark. It cooled off a little bit today. Only reason why I'm drinking something so thick and heavy.
Nice and dark.
Yeah, it's definitely stronger than Carlsberg. I went to England back in 2008. My son was in a soccer tournament over there, and we drank a lot of Carlsberg. We drank a lot of Guinness. And the beer that I fell in love with that is an English beer, it's an English bitter, was the Bombardier, which I couldn't find. Any female bananas available?
No, we don't have any female bananas. All of our bananas. Well, I will have to say this: all of our bananas are male until I sex these. I may hit the 1% where there may actually be a female in here. So,
what's going on, Rick? Welcome. Thanks for swinging in. Appreciate it.
But
elephant beer is more like a T-Rex beer.
Well,
I've heard of it, never had it.
While I'm thinking about it, I happen to see the shirt that nope, back up, shirt. No, not my face.
Talk first. Don't handle the camera. You're not the cameraman.
Back up. The shirt I'm wearing, it's from Till Valhalla. They're a group that sends donations in to veterans that have PTSD. So they send funds to help support them.
Well, they don't typically send funds.
Well, it goes to
what the Till Valhalla does is with a certain amount of purchases that are made to represent PTA or veteran PTSD, a percentage of that goes into a fund in which they make plaques to honor fallen veterans,
right.
Veterans that have died in the line of duty, and then unbeknownst to the families, those plaques for a thanks of their service and their sacrifice are presented to the families without them being aware of it. So it's kind of a nice little gratitude for the services they provide and the freedoms they gave and died for. So it's a little bit different. They're not just giving money, but they're giving this nice little
plaque,
plaque awareness thing.
You can either just go to their website. They have a bunch of different shirts that are available. They also do a membership plan.
Thanks, Points Python. Appreciate it.
And they send you a specialized shirt every month that nobody else has access to. So this was one of them, Awareness PTSD. The back of the shirt.
They fight for us. Now we must fight for them.
And then get their logo that they do on the side with the flag. So yeah, very, very awesome group. So definitely go check them out. You got anything?
I don't. I mean, you can recap what you think you have for anybody that came in. Rick, I'm planning to go to Tinley in October. I have the hotel booked. I'm ready to make it happen. I just hope that they're gonna allow it to happen. But yeah, dude, I still got those beers I put aside from you. I mean, they're ancient old at this point, well aged, but I will be bringing them. Ghostbuster. All right, so we're gonna review this clutch one more time. We'll go over what the pairing is and take a look at what we got here, and see what's going down or what went down.
All right, so the pairing was a het puzzle to an OD banana het puzzle. So we believe here we have a OD banana 66, possibly an OD banana visual puzzle. You see he's sticking his head up there. You can see the nice thick eye stripe. We got ourselves a normal.
A normal
Puzzle.
Yes.
I was going to finish.
Thanks for finishing that statement.
Yep, a normal puzzle. We believe another OD banana 66. A normal.
Or as Matt likes to call them, orange dreams.
It's wishful thinking. Another normal.
Or AKA orange dream.
And then we hit ourselves an OD puzzle.
And in this animal, I agree with him.
We're saying banana for now. We'll wait until it comes out of the egg to see if maybe any OD hit. We're not 100% sure on it. This, I think, is just a normal.
It's all good.
Just a normal banana.
Yep.
And then two more normal. Well, this normal's really, really bright.
Woo, sorry about that. Ah, did it again.
Really bright. So this one.
Or orange dream.
No.
That's a normal.
Jeez. You're sliding all over the place.
Yeah,
It's karma for making fun of me.
Yeah.
And
one more orange dream.
Is that its face? Oh, that's its face right
there. Yeah, that's the chin coming up. So yeah, so 3 puzzles out of 11 eggs. Not too bad. And a pretty even sprinkling of morphs. Other than the orange dream seems to be a little hidden with the banana, nothing by itself, which is interesting. But
right. Yep. I would like to make
Tara, that 14% must be hitting hard because I'm like bobbling it. So I have a metal frame and I'm resting it on the plastic, and it was sliding. Whatever.
Yeah, he's not as cooked as he was the last video.
Oh no, I'm really good right now. Last one was rough. So what's next on the agenda, and then I guess we can kind of wrap this up.
So next one's a little bit of a mouthful. It's a...
Sure. Thanks, Melina. Love that vote of confidence.
All right, it's a pastel lesser spider...
Why are you closing your eyes?
Trying to remember it. You just interrupted me. Now I got to go back and think of it. Shush. Pastel...
You shushed me.
You interrupted me.
So you shushed me.
Stop interrupting me. So, no, don't show my belly.
Come on, Magoo.
Don't show the belly. So, it's a pastel.
Thanks, Lou Balls.
A pastel, lesser, enchy, spider, malum, bald, 66% het pied that went to an albino pied.
I don't know, Melina. This time he did it with his eyes open, which is a little freaky, if you ask me. But, I mean, whatever you got to do to get through it, I guess.
Shush.
That's one that says nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah, that's
just, AKA the nerd gene.
So yeah, that's our next cutting. That
You could be opening an egg and boom, face hugger.
Photographic memory.
So this year is, this October will be the 20-year Tinley anniversary. Potter is going to do something big for it. Oh, well, yeah, we're definitely going to be there. I mean, I have plans to go, so hopefully.
Robert, I didn't have the 14% beer. I only had the 10% beer.
Matt, great job, 14% beer guy. Matt,
it feels like I had a 14%.
Matt has the little beer, the shorter one, the less stout beer. We did do some Malum stuff. this year.
Yeah.
So we're
That's that next one.
yeah, that's
Yep.
the next clutch that we're going to cut. So we'll definitely get some more look-sees on that.
Oh yeah, did I say Malum? Malum is in that. I don't know if I skipped it or not. There's so many genes.
No,
to list.
Lou knew what you were saying.
Oh, okay.
Because his eyes were closed too.
Yeah,
so
he
there
was
was
picturing it too.
Yeah, there was a mental connection there.
Yep, yep.
Leave
So-
Matt alone. I like to pick on Matt.
But that clutch is due the 30th, maybe sooner, depending on if they pip early. That seems to be the theme for us this year, where they're about 2 to 3 days early.
10 to 14 is kind of irrelevant after one drink.
Right. And then after that is a pastel lesser yellow belly to a black pastel xanthic. And that one is due the same day, I think.
You can see that all the way over there?
Nope, that one is way...
Dude, for short eyes, you do pretty good.
That one is actually in July. That one's way out. So our next clutch is the 30th, and then our next clutch after that is until the 17th of July. So we got a little bit of a break.
Yep.
But yeah, so I got nothing else. You got anything else?
Nope, I sure don't.
All right, we will see you guys the 30th, maybe a couple days before if they pip early. So stay tuned.
Thanks everybody for showing up. There's been a lot of good sized names that have popped in here tonight. Really appreciate all the support. This was a great clutch. It turned out really well.
Yep.
So again, thank you, each and every one of you, from the top to the bottom, from the first to the last. And we hope to see you guys on the next video.
Peace.
Peace. You want to say anything before we go?
Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
If you want to go check out Fathead Reptiles and give me a like, that'd be cool.
Yeah, do it. Fathead Reptiles on Instagram. Go check them out.
Thank you.
Facebook. Also.
Yeah, both.
Facebook, Insta. He'll cross post.
Peace.
Don't worry. We'll see y'all.